Prismatic Evolutions is finally out on TCG Live, which means Budew joins the fray, and I think I've cooked up the best Budew deck that you can think of, so let's see it in action. Yo, you Super Snorlax, welcome to today's new video, and of course, I think the best Budew deck is Palkia Dusknoir, because it gains a really big upgrade by that Budew, which does for 0 energy, 10 damage, and your opponent can't play any item cards from their hand, which is very nice of course. So let's get straight into it with Pokemon. We have 3 Duskull, 2 Dusclops, 2 Dusknoir. So the reason why we played 2 Dusclops instead of 1 is for against our opponent's Budew, so we can just Duskull the Budew and win the Budew war that way. Then we have a classic 2-2 Palkia line, and we play of course the 2 Budew. 2 is just very nice in the deck, so you can just Nest Ball for it if 1 is priced. And we play 1 Froakie, 1 Greninja EX, also very nice against Fezandipiti EX, or good against Miraidon. Bit that you know we late hitting for weakness against those Pokemon of course. We do have the 1 Radiant Greninja with the broken Moonlight Shuriken attack. I think we all know what that doesn't. And then we have the 1 Lumineon V. First this one was a Mew EX, but I like Lumineon V more over Mew EX, because you can just find your supporters more easily, which is nice. We have the 1 Fezandipiti for some extra draw power. We have the Squawkabilly EX. First, on our first turn, discard our hand drop 6 cards. Really nice to dig through our deck very aggressively. And then we have the Bloodmoon Ursaluna for some late game hard hit. And we play the 4 Iono, and this is because we are playing a Dusknoir line, so we give our opponent prizes to then use Iono to give them low card hand. And then we have the Professor's Research, that's really nice supporter to dig through our deck and just get a lot of cards. Nice to get your candy Dusknoir pieces out, and it's also nice in the late game. If you have not much cards in your deck, you can just go research to draw all the remaining cards you need. We do have the 1 Irida in here. Irida is very nice, because if your opponent item locks you with the way of Budew, you can still get your Palkia with Irida. And even if you're not item locked, you can still get like Rare Candy and Palkia, which is very nice. For the Pokemon search, we play for Ultra Ball, we play for Nest Ball, just pretty basic Pokemon search. We do play for Rare Candy, for a Dusknoir and the Greninja of course. We do play for Night Stretcher, very crucial in this deck. And sometimes I notice you run out of energy in the late game, so you do have to be careful concealed carding your energy away, because maybe in end game you might not be able to Night Stretcher for energy and another combo piece you need, so be careful with that. Then we also have 2 Earthen Vessel, 1 Buddy Poffin and 1 Hisuian Heavy Ball. Buddy Poffin very nice just to get our basic Pokemon, and Heavy Ball to get all our one-off Squawk, Bloodmoon, Fezandipiti, you name it. And then Prime Catcher for some easy gust. We do play Switch as well. If we start a 2 retreat Pokemon, we can still switch to Budew and attack with it, so that's the reasoning behind Switch. We play 1 Counter Catcher, some nice gust as well. And then we play 1 PokéStop, only 1 in this deck, because we're also playing a Jamming Tower. Jamming Tower, you might at first sight you might be, why do we play Jamming Tower? Well, we play Jamming Tower because against Charizard, if we item lock them with the Budew of course, they can't play Rare Candy, so they will have to put Grand 3 into play, and to find that Grand 3 they most likely have to use their Forest Steel Stone. So if we slap the Jamming Tower in play early, they can't do that and they just lose from there. And then for the energy, we just play 7 basic Water Energy. So now let's get into some action and see what this deck can do in TCG Live. Alright, getting into our first game here with the Budew Dusknoir Palkia deck, and let's choose heads for the coin flip. Nice, and I think it's ideally to go second, so we can just go Budew and we don't get Budewed ourselves. And this hand is kinda mid, not gonna lie. I probably just have to go Squawkabilly, or I can go Ultra Ball. Looks like Raging Bolt with Togekiss, I guess. I'm not in the RTS rank yet, so we might face some weird decks today. But what I was saying, I can go Ultra Ball for the minion into Irida for Palkia, and Buddy-Buddy Poffin, or Irida for Radiant Greninja is probably better. And yeah, it is Raging Bolt with Togekiss, so Budew should be pretty good here. Now I'm also glad I went second and not first, because now I can't get donked. They play a PokéStop Forest, that's really nice. Get rid of a Grass Energy, and they get a Night Stretcher to their hand. Instantly playing it to get the Fighting Energy. Attach the Fighting to the Raging Bolt, and it is just a pass. We draw a Bloodmoon Ursaluna, so to start we will use PokéStop, and that's pretty good. Yeah, so now I will just go for the Lumineon play, I think. So we'll Ultra Ball the Bloodmoon Ursaluna and the Water Energy. So not to get a Rare Greninja. Let's see if our Irida is in deck, and it is. We will get Lumineon, play Lumineon onto our bench. Luminous Sign, get Irida. Oh, I didn't check for the Poffin. Oh, that's a pretty bad misplay. Get Radiant Greninja, and the Poffin is in the deck. We do have a Budew and the Duskulls as well. So let's bench a Ninja and just Poffin to get our Budew and Duskull. And I think I will use Earthen Vessel to get rid of the energy and get 2 more. And then we can use concealed cards. Draw 2 more cards. Another Ultra Ball is nice for next turn. And now we can just Night Stretcher for the Palkia. Attach the energy to the Palkia, and we can switch to our Budew and use. I don't think we want to play the Jamming Tower yet. Let's just wait until they put an Ancient Booster or Behavior Charm on the Raging Bolt. So we'll just issue Pollen. And let's see, they can't play any items this turn, so let's see what they're able to piece together. They draw. They PokéStop, but all those items of the PokéStop are useless. No Prime Catcher, no Nest Ball, no Trekking Shoes. They do have a Sada for a Grass Energy, and they can't play Vessel to find a Lightning Energy, so they might just be stuck. Let's see. Are they stuck? Alright, looks like they are. And we draw a Greninja EX. So it would be nice if we can have game this turn, but that's impossible, I think. Because Greninja is sitting for 170 and we only have 1 Duskull down here. So let's just start off with the PokéStop, see if we can find rare candies. That's not the case. We do find a Vessel though. But there's not really anything I want to Vessel away. I guess the Jamming Tower? Yeah, alright, we'll get rid of the Jamming Tower. Get ourselves 2 more energies. And use concealed cards. There's an Iono, but I don't want to play that. And we will evolve into Palkia. And we'll Night Stretcher for our Dusclops. Yep. So wait, how much are we dealing right now? With a full bench of ourselves, we're dealing 160. This has 230 left, plus a Dusclops, then it would have 170 left. But they do also have 1 bench Pokemon. So, but I think the play I'm gonna go for, I'm going to pop this Dusclops now onto the Raging Bolt. Alright, just like that. And then I will Nest Ball for another Duskull. And that way now I itchy pollen this. Oh, I did the math wrong, never mind, don't mind me. Alright, that's pretty bad. I guess I will attack them with Palkia and just Iono them to a lower hand. Yeah, that's still fine. Because if I, yeah, no, it's not enough. And we'll Iono first. And then just KO the Raging Bolt because we're dealing 160, 180, exactly enough. I'm debating if I want to accelerate energies onto my Froakie with the VSTAR power, but I think I'll save the VSTAR power. So I'll just retreat into the Palkia and deal 180 damage, which is enough to KO this Raging Bolt. So now they have no Raging Bolt match. Let's see if they can respond. Get our 2 prizes, a Rare Candy and a Dusclops, that's not bad. They promote the Ninja, of course. There's a Togepi, but we can still go Greninja, Togepi, and Radiant Greninja in combination with the Dusclops, but looks like they do have an out to another basic, a Fezandipiti classic. They'll bench it, draw 3 with it. I would be surprised if they get a KO with a Raging Bolt this turn. That's pretty much impossible, I think. They get some energy out of their deck. We also have the Prime Catcher, so if we find Greninja EX, we could Prime Catcher the Fezandipiti and KO it with the weakness from the Greninja EX, of course. And doing that in combination with the Dusknoir the Radiant Greninja would be pretty good. So they do have tracking shoes, and they did just play dual Earthen Vessel to get 2 thin energies out of the deck. They say no to the Nest Ball, so they must have some Raging Bolts in hand, I think. No to the Retrieval, poorly digging for that Seda's Vitality, but there's an Ogre Pawn that deals in getting used, dancing with some grass energies. There's a Nest Ball. Alright, maybe I was wrong. Maybe they are going to get KO, which would be pretty bad. And there is another Raging Bolt. Do they have the Sada's Vitality though? They have a Pokégear and they do have the Sada's, but they also have to switch card this Radiant Greninja this turn if they want to attack. And no switch card down yet, so they could very possibly have it. And they spill a switch. And do they have and they do have the Lightning Energy, so it looks like we will be getting Bellowing Thunders and knocked out this turn. So I probably want to go for an Iono Duskull Greninja Prime Catcher KO Fezandipiti play this turn, but that might be pretty hard, we'll see. We'll promote Budew, of course. If worse comes to worse, we can still just Budew them. Alright, we don't have to do Greninja as well, I think. We can also go with Bloodmoon Ursaluna, but Bloodmoon Ursaluna is in our discard pile though. Fezandipiti is not though, so we can Nest Ball here to get Fezandipiti. Alright. And let's PokéStop first. We get an Ultra Ball and a Night Stretcher, that's huge. And use flip the script, see what we get. 2 Ultra Balls. We can Ultra Ball a Nest Ball and a Duskull. We did not draw an Iono though. And Lumineon is already on the field, so won't be able to use that. Yeah, not drawing the Iono here is pretty bad. We'll discard these 2. get ourselves a Dusknoir. Rare Candy into it. So maybe we do just go with the HE Pollen of Budew this turn. I don't know. I think that's correct. Yeah, because it's going to be hard to find another Zeta without items already 2 in the discard, so can't play Palpat and as well. And they're guaranteed to take a 1 prize knockout because they can't use Rare Candy on the Togekiss and they can't play Pokemon Catcher or Prime Catcher. So yeah, I think just Bedewing here is the correct play. I will already grab a Greninja EX though. Yep, and Rare Candy into it as well. We did use Flip the Script already, right? Yep. So we go Rare Candy, Greninja. Do we play the Night Stretcher for the energy already, or do we wait on that? It should be fine. I don't know. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Yeah, because I'm going to research here, I'm pretty sure. So we attach it to Greninja. And we can retreat. Yeah, alright. So we can, what we are going to do, we are going to retreat to our Greninja. To then use Prime Catcher to bring up the Fezandipiti. Going back to our Budew. And then use Professor's Research. And we did draw the Counter Catcher and the Iono for next turn to bring the Fezandipiti back up, which is very nice. We'll play the Heavy Ball. Yep, there is indeed a Palkia in there. That's what I was thinking. And then we can just chill with a Itchy Pollen for 10 damage. Yep, just chill. And now they can't attack and... yeah, they can't attack with the Raging Bolt this turn because they have to Sada and attach and they can't play a Switch. So I think this Fezandipiti is actually stuck, which is really nice. And then next turn we have to go Dusknoir the Greninja, KO the Fezandipiti, plus an Iono and see how it turns out from there. And there is a Zeta's Vitality, that's pretty annoying, so they will have energy ready on a Raging Bolt. But they need 5 energy. So I'm hoping they don't have a manual attach. Oh, they do have manual attachment this turn. Alright. Yeah, this is pretty tough. What we also could do, we could also use Dusknoir on a Raging Bolt, Counter Catcher and KO it, but then they still have Fezandipiti draw and Raging Greninja draw. So I don't think that's a great idea. Let's just use Dusknoir onto the Radiant Greninja. Perfect. And we just have to pray they don't have an energy retrieval. From the Iono and the PokéStop. Or a Night Stretcher. Oh. I am not liking. Oh, they do have 2 Night Stretcher and a Retrieval down already, and all the energy is in play / in discard, I think. So we might be able to do this. We'll see. We will bench the Palkia, and we will play Iono. See what we get of the Iono. What we also could do, we can just item lock for another turn. No, I don't think that's gonna work. I was thinking to item lock for another turn and then go Palkia, KO the Raging Bolt maybe, but I don't know. Is that correct? Or do we just gamble right now? They don't have an energy retrieval. Let's just go Ninja, screw it. And just hit for 340. And we'll search our deck for the Night Stretcher. Let's see if they're able to put it all together. We take our 2 prizes, Iono and Research. Oh no, they promote the Raging Bolt. Do they have energy retrieval? They use PokéStop. Into our Trekking Shoes. Trekking Shoes getting used. Nest Ball getting discarded. Is it the energy retrieval? No, they found the Sada. Oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty sad. I guess we lose. Sada over the Trekking Shoes, of course. So yeah, that's game. GG's.
Before we go further, I would like to kindly ask you to like this video and subscribe on our channel. We put a lot of effort in our videos that we make, and for you it just takes one click. Thanks. So now let's get back to the video.
Alright, second game. Hopefully this game goes a bit better than the previous one. But yeah, just previous one. The Sada of the Trekking Shoes. In those kind of moments, it's either you have it or you don't have it. So, well, can't really do much about that. Almost won that one. So we choose second again. We start with a Duskull and a Buddy-Buddy Poffin, which is really nice. And we have the Switch again. And we're playing against some kind of Fezandipiti deck, but pretty much every deck plays Fezandipiti. It looks like it's Dragon Ball. This will be interesting because they also have Budew. Oh my goodness, they play League Headquarters. That's crazy, they're countering the Budew out of here. But it's no problem because we have the energy and the Switch in our hands. That's crazy though. Switch to our Budew. And then Research. We will be finding the Jamming Tower anyway, but we'll play the Jamming Tower, sure. Do we want to Squawkabilly here? Yeah, we do lose another Night Stretcher, but I think it should be fine. Let's check the deck with this Earthen Vessel real quick. How many Night Stretchers do we have? 2 left still, so it should be fine. How many energies do we have in the discards? 1 now. We'll grab 1 energy and just squawk and seize his hand. Hopefully find a Radiant Greninja and some Dusknoir pieces. We do have a Radiant Greninja. Alright, it's nice. And another Night Stretcher. We're drawing all our Night Stretchers. Well, just HE Pollen. So now they can't play Buddy-Buddy Poffin anymore to set up their board, which is a pretty big deal. They do have Draglope, but we can use Radiant Greninja to just delete the Draglope, which is nice. And also the Sparkling Crystal is out of effect because of our Jamming Tower, so that can be relevant for in the near future. They do have a Rotom as well, and an Arven together for a Steel Stone, and a useless item probably, because the item is not really gonna work. Because, of course, the most annoying card ever, Budew, is in our active spot. Nest Ball and the Sparking Crystal. The Forest Stillstone is prized, maybe. Yeah, but the Forest Stillstone also doesn't work, of course, because of our Jamming Tower. It's just an instant charge, and they already committed a lot of resources into the Draglope. Alright, we will Night Stretcher. Just get back our Palkia. Evolve into our Palkia, Research. We do draw some energy and a Dusclops. I don't think we can end the game on this turn. We will Rare Candy into our Dusknoir. Ooh, what we can do though, yeah, this is pretty nice. So, what we are going to do, we are going to use Dusknoir onto the Fezandipiti, and then KO the Fezandipiti and the Draglope with a Radiant Greninja, eliminating both of the draw powers in play. So retreat to our Greninja. And I think we Palkia 3 energy on the Greninja, yeah. So it can use Moonlight Shuriken again the turn afterwards if it's needed. And we'll just, yeah, Moonlight Shuriken. Get rid of Fezandipiti and the Dracloak. There are some prizes. Three prizes indeed. Let's see, we do get a Palkia, a Heavy Ball, Earthen Vessel, just fine prizes. Ideally we want to find another Duskull like next turn. And we're looking to finish the game on the next turn here. There's a Nest Ball to get a Dreepy. And there's the Forest Steel Stone, but the Forest Steel Stone still doesn't work because of the Jamming Tower. Can they do anything? The Roxanne. Let's see what we draw of this. Ultra Ball and Rare Candy. That's not really helpful, is it? We can Ultra Ball for Lumineon though, so we are fine. Yeah, we are fine here. And we can finish the game on this turn actually. If we draw... Oh, and they just concede, and that's an easy W. Let's go. Alright, getting to the next game here. Let's see who wins the coin flip. Looks like it's me, so we'll go second again. Love to see it. Just Budew lock them out of the game, hopefully. This deck can be really toxic sometimes, like you saw in the previous game. And we start Budew actually, which is really nice. Do have Duskull and Lumineon as well, but won't be needing Lumineon because we have... Oh yes, it is Lost Box. Oh yeah, locking Lost Box out of items. It is just insane. It's insane. They can't switch, they can't Mirage Gate, they just can't do anything. And then comboing that with our Dusknoir, Palkia and Radiant Greninja spam, this is going to be wonderful. So they do play a Manaphy, but we can of course Dusknoir that. And they will start with a flower selecting. Lost turning on Bloodmoon Ursaluna, that's a pretty good card. So that tells me they got a good card of that Confi. So maybe it was a Colress. The Hisuian Heavy Ball. We'll get them nothing. And another flower selecting probably coming in. No. Yep, there it is. Let's see what they get of this one, or at least what they sent to the Lost Zone. A Beltpad, another pretty good card. Well, pretty good I say now, but they see a Budew, so is really that good? I don't know. We draw a Bloodmoon Ursaluna, I think we bench a Duskull, so let's use Earthen Vessel to discard 1 energy and just grab nothing, just so we can get the energy in the discard. And then use Iono. I think they have a colors in hand because they lost some pretty good cards. We do not get much of this, hopefully this PokéStop bails us out a bit. That's an Ultra Ball. So... we can play it risky and go Radiant Greninja, but I think it's best to Squawkabilly. Yeah, I think we're just going with a safe route and use Squawkabilly, get a fresh hand. It's sad that we're losing a Candy and a Counter Catcher, but we can live with that. So we got this, we got a Nest Ball to get ourselves Greninja. And I'm not going to bench the... I don't want to bench a Duskull because we can draw into Lumineon, of course. So... yeah, I think we just chill. We just don't bench a Duskull yet. We just chill with that. Let's see what they're able to do. They did draw a call of the Iono, alright. Let's see if they find the energy to retreat and punch me with their Cramorant. They're taking a pretty long time. Alright, Poffin and lost Vacuum Stones, those are no biggies. Are they going to PokéStop or not? And did they find the energies? Oh, they did find the energy, and they can still use flower selecting, of course. And they can use concealed cards as well. And they're flower selecting. Let's see what flowers they select. Lost some in Gravity Mountain, so probably be playing Pikachu EX. And going to the Cramorant and just spit instantly, I would imagine. Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do. We do have 3 waters in the discard pile already, so the option of Radiant Greninja is there. And we draw a Night Stretcher, which can get us not much, to be honest. Get an energy to use concealed cards, but we can get Fezandipiti here. Draw some more cards. And see what we get. That's fine, I guess. We can discard this, get 2 energies to then use concealed cards. Discarding 1, draw 2. There's a Dusknoir. Still not much though. PokéStop. Rare Candy. Will the research though. So we do have Rare Candy Dusknoir, but without a Palkia, we don't have much here. We will bench the Budew, I guess. They are already 3 energies down. So what I think I'll do, maybe save the Prime Catcher though. No, because I do kind of want to attach for this turn, so I will attach to the Palkia, Prime Catcher the Manaphy up to the front, and just go with a Itchy Pollen of Budew. And let's see, if they KO our Budew, we can of course use Fezandipiti again, which is very nice. It looks like they do have energy in their hand because they're using concealed cards. Also, they're board locked out of attacker, so the only attacker they can use is Cramorant, which is really nice. And they're retreating to the Cramorant, of course. They do have a Colress, so it would be nice to go. Oh, they lost them. Those are their last 2 Colress because his Palpad is also gone already. So this is pretty insane. If we can find Iono now to disrupt their hands, yeah, Iono to disrupt their hand here, and Candy Dusknoir KO Manaphy kill to Comfy would be really good. And we do have the Dusknoir in play already. So let's start with PokéStop. I'm gonna risk it. Alright, paid off because we got the Ultra Ball for the Palkia. I think we can. Oh, I misplayed though. Uh-oh. Yeah, alright, I did this wrong. Whatever. I should have saved the Ultra Ball so I can also get fish with it if I needed to. Yeah, that was a misplay on my end, but we still have the Fezandipiti draw. And we draw Irida of that. That's not it. No. We can still use Night Stretcher and use concealed cards again, I guess. So, but let's first see what we get of the prices of this Dusknoir. Maybe there's an Iono in the prices. Let's see. What's it gonna be? A good card one time. It's a research, which is fine. But that's not great. I really want an Iono this turn. Let's go concealed cards, I guess. Let's play the heavy ball. There were 2 Iono prized! Oh my gosh! So we have to draw only Iono here. Please, one time? Yes, we did draw the Iono! Oh my gosh, I'm actually so excited. So let's bench the Duskull. And then we can also play the Jamming Tower, which is huge. Denying them PokéStop access as well. Also rescue board access can be good. Do we play the Ultra Ball for something? I don't think we do. So let's just go with an Iono. Alright, that Iono draw is huge there. 2 prized is kinda crazy. They only get 3 cards and all their colors are already gone. So let's see, what are we cooking up here? We can go Night Stretcher for another Duskull, which seems fine, but I kinda want a bench space for the Lumineon, of course. So let's do we attach is also a question. I don't think so. I want to use concealed cards next turn. But if we attach, we can use Radiant Greninja again though. But if, because we KO these 2 comfies now, I don't think using Radiant Greninja again is that big of a deal. Is the game going to crash here? What the hell? The game was kinda crashing for a second. Do I go Night Stretcher for the Duskull? Screw it, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. Because then I can potentially have game next turn. So I'll Night Stretcher for the Duskull and I'll use Moonlight Shuriken. I also know 2 Iono are priced, so the chance of getting a supporter of the prices are still pretty high. So benching the Duskull over the Lumineon in next turn is fine, I think. KO took off the comfies. Take our 2 prize cards. It is an Iono and a Dusclops. And it's their turn, they have no colors left. Now is the question, do they play Roxanne? Get their last comfy, alright. They are able to play items back, but I bumped the PokéStop, which is a big deal. Discarding Lightning Energy. Do they have anything? They can go Moonlight Shuriken, my 2 Duskull technically. But they have a lot of energy in the discard. They would need a lot to do that. They are going to flower selecting, but no option to see more cards for a supporter, except if they play the Roxanne, of course. Yeah, Lost Zone in 2 colors is pretty crazy, to be honest. They're taking a long time for this flower selecting. Does that mean we put them in a stuck position? Alright, what is that? Iron Hands going to the Lost Zone. They could have had game this turn, of course, in combo with the Iron Hands play on my Squawkabilly, but it was very unlikely. But looks like they're going to go Sableye to KO 2 of my Duskull, which is not nice. But that should still be fine. If they have a Psychic Energy and a Switch, of course. Do they have enough energy left in the deck? Do they have 2 types of energy? They do, which is sad. But they only have 8 in the Lost Zone yet. And they can't find colors, so they have to find Lost Vacuum of this flower selecting. And a way to, they have to have Lost Vacuum and a way to switch. Is that possible? I don't know. Switch card again to the Lost Zone. So they probably have a way to switch, but they still have to find a Lost Vacuum here to put my Jamming Tower into, and they don't have it. Alright, cool. Alright, so now attaching the extra energy to the Radiant Greninja was ideal. So that's pretty sad, I didn't do that now. 2 Duskull in the discard pile already. 1, 2, 3 in the 3 energy in the discard, 5, 6. We still have 1 energy left into the deck. So I think I will use concealed cards here. And there's that one energy I was talking about. What do we have left in the deck? We do have 2 Night Stretcher and 2 Rare Candy left in the deck, I think. I think we do have that left in the deck. So if we can just Ultra Ball these to get a Bloodmoon. Ooh, we only have 1 Night Stretcher left. Alright, that's sad. Yeah, that's a big sad. We could have had game if we had another Night Stretcher. Yeah, but it's surprised. We could gamble and get a Night Stretcher off the prizes, which would be a fine play, I guess, but that's pretty risky though. Yeah, that's pretty risky. Let's just shuffle with Ultra Ball. Attach to the Palkia. And we don't have any gust options left, which is pretty annoying. I think we'll research. There's a Candy Night Stretcher. Night Stretcher to get our Dusknoir. I think I'm going for the pop Dusknoir on the Sableye this turn. And if we get Night Stretcher out of the prizes, we just win. So let's use Curse Blast. PO the Sableye. Now something to note here is they do just win with a Pikachu EX on a 2 prizer, but I think it's worth a risk. And it's the Night Stretcher, let's go! We can Night Stretcher, get another Dusknoir, Rare Candy, Dusknoir, Curse Blast again, bye bye Comfy. Alright, take our second to last prize card. Take it. It is an Iono, it doesn't matter because we can just retreat to Palkia and we should hit for enough damage. Yep, that's 160 damage to finish the game, which is really nice. There we go. GG's.